So here they are. So all of that made sense. I know there's a lot of like pressure on Miss Amy right now as the owner, and I think that she definitely could have handled the process a little bit better in some ways. I think the real thing that is like the primary issue, in my opinion, is that she's just her communication. She's not talking, and that's probably because she doesn't want to get grilled. If she says the wrong thing, then it puts a lot of pressure on her to sell. If she employs people and they speak for her, then that's just kind of how it goes. Like most of the time in most businesses, your owners, the board members are not the ones speaking to the public. They empower people and they hire people at the top who are in charge that do the speaking for them. So this is very normal. So I don't really understand the outrage there. I get it. Titans fans are like, we want answers. Why are you doing this? And the answer is probably, I'm just doing what I think is best for the team. And I'm not perfectly qualified to do so, and yada, yada, yada. So it makes sense. Like, I'm not mad at her. I think a lot of the decisions she's made are mostly good. And I was happy with the J Rob hiring because it ended up really good. And then it turned out not great. I was happy with the Mike Vrabel. I was okay with the Mike Mularkey elevation. And then it turned out okay. And then it, whatever, right? And then I was happy with the Mike Vrabel hiring because it turned out great. And then it ended not great. So you see him saying, like, she's done mostly very good things. And I'm happy with Chad Brinker. I really like him. I like his analytics background, which is what he initially brought to the team. He made this team an analytics focused front office, which I think is modern NFL. I like the Brian Callahan hire. I still do. I think that he is a modern coach. I think he's a true quarterback developer, which is what the Titans honestly haven't had in a head coach since maybe Ken Wisenhunt. And you could really argue that he wasn't a quarterback coach. He was just an offensive mind, like a West Coast offense type of guy. Like that's really the only like offensive mind we've had a head coach besides Brian. So it kind of missed me with all the we can't develop quarterback stuff.